Welcome to today's video in which we are going to explore the concept of pronunciation made clear by applying the modality principle. The modality principle suggests that learning is enhanced when we combine both visuals with spoken words rather than relying solely on text. This is particularly important in language learning. So by integrating visual aids with auditory elements, learners can better grasp pronunciation nuances such as subtleties in sounds and intonation. Learning outcomes we have for this short course. First, we have visual diagrams illustrating the position of the tongue and mouth. The visuals are essential because they help to understand the physical movements needed to articulate the sounds correctly. Next, we have practice with audio examples. Listening to the sounds while observing the diagram will reinforce the correct articulation. Lastly, there is an evaluation on a sample pronunciation slide where we are going to look for any redundant information or areas where the slide could be more effective. So this exercise will enhance the understanding of how to convey complex pronunciation topics clearly and efficiently. What then is a modality principle? It is a key concept in instructional design, particularly when it comes to language learning. Essentially, this principle suggests that learning is more effective when visuals are combined with spoken words. So instead of relying solely on text, we can enhance comprehension by pairing images or diagrams with verbal explanations. This approach not only makes the learning experience more engaging, but also aids in better retention of information. Now, concrete example, we have the French R sound. Um, we have an image the left side. So the focus of this slide is to give a visual and descriptive cue on the articulation of the French R sound. So it's important to first of all observe the movements of the tongue. So in French, when pronouncing the R sound, it is quite distinct because the tongue curls back, a movement that may not be pronounced in other languages. This visual is important for learners to make a connection between what they see and the sound that they need to produce. Avoiding redundancy. On the left side, where it's written ineffective, it shows a teacher who is reading text out loud. That is, we have the lesson, the French R sound, we have those bullet points, and the teacher is reading that text out loud. That is an ineffective way to go about teaching. The effective way to avoid redundancy would be to show a mouth diagram with a speaker icon. So combining this visual and the narration will engage both visual and auditory channels efficiently. Here, for example, students can be asked to identify what makes the right side better and how they can apply it when designing their own pronunciation slides. Pronunciation tips. First, we will have to remember to round the lips when pronouncing the U sound. And for open vowels, we'll simply have to drop the jaw. And finally, when tackling the tricky R sound, we will let the tongue to rest gently. And this relaxation helps to achieve the smooth rolling quality that characterizes French pronunciation. Student activity. So in this activity, we have on the left hand side a WhatsApp chat with short voice notes. This demonstrates pair interaction and low bandwidth accessibility. On the right side, we have a diagram of tongue position, and this reinforces the modality principle of visual plus narration. Here again, students can be asked to listen to pairs recording through uh, the WhatsApp chat. Students can be asked to listen to pairs recording, to compare with the diagram, and to describe what they adjusted in their own articulation. Key learning principles, we have the modality principle that pairs visuals and narration. We have the redundancy principle where we have to avoid reading text aloud. We have the personalization principle that uses the conversational tone and voice. And to encourage students, we could ask them which principles maybe they could apply first in their own pronunciation. And for the visual cues, the light bulb and the notepad towards the end, invite learners to jot down one concrete rather action that they are going to take. So thank you for listening. It is the end.